Hello again from my front porch. We are apparently on the cusp of a new snowmageddon today. They're saying because right now outside it's you know bare. There's no snow here at all. But apparently over the next day and a half or so here in the Des Moines area, we might get over a foot of snow. Now that sounds like a lot, and some people are just terrified. They're beyond. Oh, we're gonna. But the reality is here in Iowa, getting a foot of snow is not really that big a deal, at least for those of us who have grown up with this stuff and have lived through this stuff many times. You just got to be smart about what you do. You pick and choose when you go out, and you drive careful. The problem are the people who don't know, who haven't lived here all this time, or even like on the interstates, people just passing through the state that are not used to these kind of conditions. Those are the ones that cause the problems. Unfortunately, the rest of us have to interact with those people unless you stay home, unless you don't go out. And so that's kind of my plan. I'm staying in for pretty much the weekend at this point. I travel again for work on Monday, but I really don't have anywhere I need to go between now and then, and so I will weigh whether I do go anywhere else between now and then. Anyway, I did earlier today though. I did go to the store. I went to Walmart and I went to Hy-Vee, my grocery store, for a couple of things. I did not go because I was panic buying a bunch of stuff. I had just legitimate little things that I needed to go get, and I had on my little shopping list to go get. So I went and did that. And I was glad I was just getting these simple little mundane things, because those were the aisles that people were not in. I kid you not, both the parking lots of both places were filled, more full than I have seen, except maybe at Christmas. That's the only time that maybe they've been more full. I don't know. And so, and as I was alluding to, there inside there were people with carts full of stuff, literally scrambling down aisles. I mean, not like just pushing, but like trying to get ahead, like it was. I mean, technically, I guess today is Black Friday, and so people rushing around to get deals. But that's not what was happening here. That's not what was going on. This was not Black Friday rushes. This was more like White Friday because the snow coming, and so. I mean, seriously, people were loading up their carts like they're not going to be able to leave their house for the next 3 months. It's like, people, come on. Yeah. If the snow comes in, it's supposed to start around 6 o'clock tonight, but it's not even like the predictions aren't even that it's just going to dump. Like the sky's going to open up and boom, here's a foot of snow. Literally, they say that it may be over like a 2-day or a day and a half period of time. So it's like it's going to come and it's going to come, and it will adjust, will adapt, and they'll be plowing and they'll be doing stuff. And if you just keep your head straight, just keep it screwed on straight, you'll be fine. But too many people don't know how to keep their head screwed on straight. And so, that being the case, they get in trouble and they get other people in trouble too. So, if you are out and about, if you're here in central Iowa and you have to be out and about, well, just plan a lot of extra time. There's no problem getting somewhere early. You can do that. But plan extra time so that you can take your time, because you're going to have to drive very defensively. You have to drive for yourself and the other idiots who don't know how to do that. But even if you're not out driving, even if you're just out interacting with the weather for whatever reason, work, just social activities, whatever reason you have to be outside, dress appropriately, bundle up accordingly, make sure you're wearing sensible footwear so that, when you start traipsing through the snow, you're not filling your shoes full of snow and stuff, and so sometimes the snow boots are not the most fashionable, but they are the way to keep your feet from freezing. So just be smart about stuff. Be mindful. Maybe you take a change of shoes. You wear the snow boots in and then you change into the shoes you want. This is not rocket science, people. So just be mindful of those things, please, as you're out and about. I myself am enjoying the weekend in, as I said, I get a little work done. But Stranger Things dropped the first, I think, 4 episodes of the 5th and final season. And that's on my agenda. That's what I've already started watching the first episode. And it's really interesting. It's intriguing because I was wondering, with how season 4 ended, I was like, okay, so now where do we go from here? What I'm trying to envision and it does not look like it's not. The story is not what I was expecting it was going to be, which is good. Because, on one hand, I like the fact that I'm able to anticipate certain, when I watch something, I'm able to go, as a script writer and a storyteller, I like to, are they going here? Are they going there? And when I am right, I'm like, score one for Paul. I got it right. But I really do like it when they fool me. When they do something, I go, oh, I didn't see that coming. So I do enjoy that. And so I am enjoying that so far the Stranger Things season is kicking off in a way that has stuff in it that I was like, oh, interesting. Okay, so let's see how this plays out. So I'm excited to binge watch, to get the opportunity to binge watch this stuff here. So that's gonna eat up a chunk of my time, and I'm not even the least bit ashamed of that. Oh, but seriously, when I was at the store though, I am gonna slip in this little complaint. I think maybe I've complained about this before, but they've got, especially at Walmart, they have those people driving around with those carts that are loading up stuff for people that want to just place an order online and then come in and have it taken to them, which is okay. I get that. But man, those workers driving those carts around, they really don't care about us customers that are physically there in the store. In fact, sometimes I get the vibe from them that they're annoyed that I'm in their way because they're getting stuff for another customer. I get it. You're getting stuff for another, you're getting paid. I totally understand that. However, I'm a customer too, and I'm here buying stuff as well. At the very least you could do is say, oh, excuse me. They don't even say that. Sometimes I will say it to them almost as kind of a snide little poke. They're kind of like, and I'll literally back up against the rack so they can go by, and I'll say, oh, sorry, excuse me. And they'll just be like, and just keep on going. I'm like, really? Customer service is a dead, or at least dying art, it would seem. But, Walmart makes it difficult on everybody anyway, because they also don't do stocking overnight anymore. They like to pile stuff out. So they, even the little cut across in the aisles, they block those off with pallets of stuff that got to get stocked that they're doing during the day because they don't like doing it overnight and paying people for that anymore. So, the old cliche, you can't get there from here, kind of applies in Walmart. Navigate, go down this, can't, because there's this big cart coming at me. And now today, so much even worse when you got the Snowmageddon shoppers. They're panicking, filling the aisles and doing stuff. But I survived. Yay! So anyway, I'm happy to be here at home on the front porch. I'm happy to be safely tucked away inside. And let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. In this instance, I'm okay. As long as it doesn't mess up my travel for Monday, I'm good. All right, well, it is a little chilly out here. So before my fingers completely go numb, I'm going to get back inside to watching Stranger Things and my warm cup of tea. Ding! And with that, I'll let y'all go. And I'll see you next time from my front porch.